Oh, wow. Yeah, I'll deal with this one too. Thank you there, oh Swiggy. Howdy folks, how are y'all doing? My name is Rees, and welcome to some more old school RuneScape. If you have not watched my recent video about why I quit old school RuneScape last year, I would strongly recommend watching that before you get started here. That'll kind of explain what my approach to the game is. But I guess I can give a brief summary of what we're going to do today. We're going to do the Druidic Ritual Quest, which is a very easy quest that basically only exists to teach you about herb lore and unlock the ability. The quest is very easy. I wouldn't say that this is strictly a step-by-step guide or walkthrough. However, I will link to the guide that I have open on my screen. Whether or not I'll use it, I will link to that down below. And we are going to be doing the whole quest here on camera, so if you are looking for a visual guide, or you just want to get an idea of what the quest is all about, this video should cover everything you need to know. Without any further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, let's start off where a lot of people start their adventures, at the Grand Exchange, where we're going to get the only items that we need for this quest, which is a raw chicken, a raw rat meat, a raw bear meat, and a raw beef. I got these from the Grand Exchange because that was the fastest way to do it. However, if you are playing as an Iron Man, hardcore Iron Man, or you just don't want to be cheap and lazy, what you can do is you can go to the Lumbridge area, I believe, and hunt down most of these items. Or if you've already done the Priest in Peril quest, you can go to Rufus's Meat Emporium in Canifis. Pretty sure it's got all of that. That said, we've got pretty much everything we need to start, so I'm going to go ahead and travel to Falador, and then make my way up to Taverley? How do you pronounce this? I think I've said it wrong my entire life. It's actually spelled Taverley. I think I've always called it Talvery. I remember back when I first started playing RuneScape. I think it would have been late 2005, early 2006. I've been trying to track down my exact registration email so that I can know for sure, but I've been unable to find it so far. But I remember exploring the Lumbridge area, just the Lumbridge area, and thinking that this game was so massive and expansive. And then I actually went and explored the rest of the free-to-play area, and just being overwhelmed and in awe of everything there was to do in this game. And then, of course, arriving up here at the gates and trying to figure out a way through them and how to get into the members-only area. I spent a lot of time trying to do that. I think probably a lot of people did. And I remember when I finally did, like the gates are even open for us already. I remember when I finally did get to come through here for the first time. It was, I mean, this is a huge, huge portion of the game back here is free to play. But then the world beyond that is so much bigger and so much more expansive. And I remember walking through here for the first time just feeling like, oh yeah, this is endless. I'm going to be playing this game for the rest of my life. There's so much to do. And there was that just feeling of excitement and exploration. Those were good times. I wish I could get those back. Those were some really good times. Now, I think to start, we need to head right over here into this area. Is it Silas we need to talk to? Let's go ahead and check one more time. The area at large. We've got a couple of different areas we can start quests here. I'm not sure which one. Probably up here, where it says Herbalist, is where we need to start the Herblore quest. Or mayhaps we need to go up here to... Oh, you know what? I think it is up here. Near the altar. Right. I'm sorry about this, Silas. We'll come back to you. You're selling magic beans? That's great. I'm sure that that's a great quest, and we're all going to enjoy doing that one at some point in the future. Let's get our run on. Let's get moving a little bit quicker than this. All right, who have we got here? I did not mean to attack him! Oh, this was an accident. This was an absolute accident. I clicked on the wrong person. I am so sorry about that. Well, considering we're not wearing any armor, we're doing pretty well. I hope no one holds me accountable for that. I'm gonna go ahead and bury his bones, and hopefully no one will have noticed that. We're gonna walk 20 feet over now, and talk to, what is this guy's? A Cake Mix. Of course. What a natural name. What brings you to our holy monument? I'm actually here for a quest. It just so happens. I hope you have one for me. I think I may have a worthwhile quest for you, actually. I don't know if you're very familiar with the stone circle south of Varek or not, but that used to be our stone circle. Unfortunately, many, many years ago, dark wizards cast a wicked spell upon it, so that they could corrupt its power for their own evil ends. When they cursed the rocks for their rituals, they made them useless to us and our magic. We require a brave adventurer to go on a quest for us to help purify the Circle of Varek. I will do that for sure. You better believe it. Excellent. Go to the village south of this place and speak to my fellow druid, Sanfew. He is working on the purification ritual. He knows what is required to complete it. Excellent. I just realized that my username is Texan Rees, and that's a real terrible username. I needed to change it from Cub Games. When I originally created the account, the channel was still called Cub Games, and I was transitioning over to Howdy, folks. And I was like, Howdy, Texan Rees, eh? Maybe? It wasn't the best decision. I believe the person we need to talk to is upstairs, and their name is Sanfew. That's probably a pun, and I'm just not sure what it is. What can I do for you, young'un? I've been helped to purify Varric Stone Circle, something along those lines. Well, I'm struggling. I need the raw meats of 4 different animals for it, but not just any old meats will do. Each meat has to be dipped individually into the cauldron of thunder for it to work correctly. Man, there needs to be a musical cue there. Where can I find this cauldron? Pray tell, it is located somewhere in the mysterious underground halls, or somewhere in the woods just south of here. There are dungeons, myself, blah, blah, blah. You know what I just realized we're missing here? It's a little bit of music. There we go. Yeah, baby! I believe this is the dungeon that he was speaking of that we need to head to. Man, that's something else I remember when I first started playing this game. I was pretty young, and just any exclamation mark leading into the ground was terrifying. I never had any idea what was going to be down there. For some reason, I always thought I'd get insta-killed and get stuck in a place, never be able to get back out. Going into any cave was a terrifying experience. Where is... I don't know where the thunder stick is. What was it called again? I've already forgotten. Cauldron of Thunder! I found it. Looks like we're going to be able to get in there no sweat. These are some pretty low-level skeletons. If you're a low-level player, you should be able to get through this no problem. Why is this armor looking at me like this? Nothing mentioned I'd have to fight a suit of armor. This is news to me. I didn't even bring armor myself. All I brought was my... What am I even using right now? This is what was in my account when I logged in. I vaguely remember buying it, but I don't remember what for. Like I say, it's been a year since I played this game, so I don't really remember what I was doing or what any of my intentions were. I know I was trying to get Ava's accumulator at one point, but I don't remember why. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'll deal with this one too. Thank you there, oh Swiggy. Ah, excellent. Defeated. This music is intense, man. I'm really feeling energetic. Alright, so we can't eat raw chicken, so there's not really any way we can mess that up. Hopefully. One can hope. Oh. Alright, so we've got all of our meats dipped. I guess we need to take them back to town. Don't take your meats to town, son. Leave your meats at home, Bill. Don't take your meats to town. That's a butchering of a classic, beautiful song about a young man who took his guns to town and got all shot up. But that's not really why. He didn't die because he took his guns to town. He died because he was being well, it doesn't matter. Did you bring me the inquired ingredients for the potion? I'm correctingly all mispronunciation is bad. I'm not doing... thank you much, adventurer. I didn't even mean to do that! Thank you so much, adventurer. These meats will allow our potion to honor Guthix to be completed and bring one step closer to reclaiming our stone circle. Now go and talk to Cake Meeks, and he will introduce you to the wonderful world of herb lore and potion making. I did a lot of training over 36 hours in a car on my way to Disney World with my family last year, and when I look now at all of my stats, I can only think, man, I could have, instead of getting to level 61 mining, I could have focused a bit on leveling up herb lore. But I didn't, because I felt like I needed to do this quest on camera for some reason. Where's Kleenex? Cake Mix, I'm sorry, not Kleenex, my bad. What is up, my dude? Hello there. I have word from Sanfew that you have been very helpful in assisting him with his preparations for the purification ritual. As promised, I will now teach you the ancient arts of herb lore. Herb lore is a skill working with herbs and other... Look, you folks know what herb lore is, right? Hey, we did it! Wow, we didn't even have to go purify the darn altar. That was it. We just had... Poof, man, that was easy. Oh, look at that. That's so exciting. I didn't realize that my welding glove was in here. I've never used this to weld. I use it to get things in and out of the oven because... I don't know. Just reasons. I had a boiling kettle sitting on it to clear my nose the other day. It's not important. What is important is that I've had a lot of fun filming this. I hope that you enjoyed it. I've already got plans for the next video. That'll be out sometime this week or next week, so get subscribed if you want to see that. If you want to see the video early, I do release them early on my Discord. Absolutely no price. There's no fee or anything attached to that. Discord is free to get. It's free to join my Discord server, and the videos are just kind of published there a little bit early. I need to get a RuneScape shirt, though, because this one is not at all related to RuneScape, although it does have a lot to say about my personality. Also, I need to get a new RuneScape name, so if you want to comment down below, make a suggestion about what I should rename my character, I am open to suggestions right now. Make it something cool and epic. Until next time, thank you folks for watching. God bless you. I'll see you later. Bye.